Hey, I just watched the TMZ documentary P. Diddy's Downfall on Tubi last night, and I just wanted to give my thoughts and review over the show. Everything I'm about to say is non factual, allegedly. Everything I'm about to say is non factual. These are my point of views, beliefs, thoughts, ideas, discussions, topics, reactions, and opinions, and even gossip for entertainment purposes only.
Okay, like how I had said before, that I believe the Diddy raids was a message to someone. Last night's show, when I watched it, it was the same thing. It was like the whole entire show, they were delivering messages to someone, to some people, or some group. Like I said, P. Diddy is a part of what people call the Illuminati Boule, and he's a part of the current system of it. And what I believe is that the current system of the Boule has ruffled feathers, I guess. Um, they have gotten to be too powerful and influential in the world, and I don't think that they were supposed to get that way. But they also made a lot of mistakes, and I think that it's come to the time for them to be taken down, almost like Jenga. Like when you have missing pieces and stuff, they would have to find the piece that they could pull out to help get this stronghold down. And that's what it's looking like to me. When they did the raids on his home, it looked as if P. Diddy didn't know anything, or that he felt that he was safe. And he was utterly surprised to see them come into his house, which means that he didn't know. And that it could be that they were sending out messages to someone else. But like how I said, I don't think Diddy is going to be able to get out of this, whatever he's in. And also, I think that it's leading up to other people that are very high profile, very powerful, influential, going down. And there have been rumors behind other people, like, that are in some sort of all bundled up within this. And that goes along with what I said, that the Boule itself, the current Boule, whatever leaders that are there, they're all fighting each other, or they're all trying to find a way to survive. It's like they're clearing house or something, if that's a good way to explain it. But with him, like I said, I don't think that he's going to make it. I do see him, in my opinion, he will be going to jail soon. He will be going as early as in a few days, maybe in May, because that's what it looks like. It's like they're trying to wrap this up as fast as they can. And with the show last night, they were sending messages to each other with the clothes, with a lot of blues, the reds, the grays, who were wearing the clothes, the colors, like the chocolate color that you saw Stevie J in, and then you saw I think her name was Aubrey Day, the way her hair was, what she looked like, and who she was associated with, because she was associated with Playboy magazine. It's a lot of things that were in that, and I will look through that, to where I don't want to really do a review on it, saying of how it is, what they're messaging, because I'd rather wait to see how it plays out before I say anything about how or what I really got that impression of. But what I'm saying now is that the TMZ show last night was the same thing. They were messaging each other and talking about, why they're doing it. But it was a lot. They had Suge Knight go on there and talk about it, and just a lot of different things. It was still the same information on the surface, but if you don't know about Boule or Illuminati, or how they talk to each other or how they communicate, you would never really pay attention. But it was a lot of, like how I said, a lot of red, lots of red, different shades of red, blues, just a lot in how they were showing those colors and stuff like that, and how they were talking, the faces that they were making. It was a lot of signaling that they were doing during that show. And TMZ will always be the one to show up when something is about to go down. TMZ always shows up, and now they have this documentary. So I'm expecting for him. I mean, and the show was just the same information that they usually had. On the surface, that they already had on the surface. But if you don't know about them using colors and codes and stuff like that, you wouldn't pick up or see what they were doing, or numbers or whatever. You wouldn't pick up and see what they were doing. But it just would look plain to you, like the same old stuff. But it was okay to watch. I could handle watching it because I was reading into it, stuff that they weren't saying. But I do know that all the time with TMZ, they're like messengers or something. Like they're giving messages, but at the same time, it's like they're trying to explain something, I guess. They're trying to explain or console or whatever. I don't know. But just because they're doing this documentary, every time TMZ gets involved in something major or big is about to happen. And just like how I said, I don't see, I see him being arrested or charged or something. I said by June, but I think it's going to be earlier. I think it's going to be sometime in May, maybe a few days from now. I don't know. With TMZ getting involved, it does look like it's going to be really fast. And like how I said before, after him, because I think they already have whatever they have for him, they just want to get him out of the way so that they can go after who they feel that they want to go after. And I did speak about Jay-Z and Beyonce and TD Jakes. I think they're just going to embarrass him. I don't know, because he's just, I'm not sure what's going to happen with him. I'm not sure what's going to happen with T.D. Jakes or a lot of those pastors. It's a lot of stuff. And with this takedown, too, I think that they are all in cahoots with people that you would call, we call them white hats or the good guys. They're in a sense, they're kind of will be the good guys because they're getting rid of a lot of bad stuff. But, we have to, just be careful. And now it seems as if pretty soon, I think, after they get with Diddy and just do his charges, which I think is going to come up soon, like I said, in May or June, they're going to go after, like I said, the other two, Jay-Z and Beyonce. And from what I'm hearing all these stories about the two of them. I don't know if that stuff is how true that stuff is. But I do know that they're marked for it because they're highly influential. They're very powerful, and they weren't supposed to be that powerful. None of these Boule that they have, these current Boule, were supposed to be that powerful. And plus the fact that they messed up a lot. So they messed up a lot of plans. They have the king of England and all of them messed up, and it's just a lot of stuff they messed up on. And it's all coming back because they were all fighting each other. And it's really It's not good. So I don't expect that. And when I say current leaders of the Boule, or the current stronghold that's there that they're trying to get rid of, because it's like they might have been leaders and then they've been put down as leaders, and they can't get rid of them because they have a stronghold. And Diddy was part of that stronghold. He's one of the connecting pieces to that stronghold. You get him out the way, that at least this group or whatever that's in there, they're gonna shake. They're gonna shake and be put to be able to stop. Like I said, a lot of them have connections to like maybe other countries. Like I said, they already have connections with England and with the king and queen and all of this, and and another thing about the king and Queen Elizabeth allowed what's her name, the Epstein lady, the madam, what is her name? She's in jail now, Jesseline or whatever, however you say her name. She allowed that woman to sit on her throne. Not good. But I think that because it seems as if as soon as she allowed that woman to be sitting on her throne, and they're playing on her throne and all this other stuff, they had all these things going on, all that became exposed with the queen of England's family and all these different things. And now the queen is gone. Her son now is sick, and they believe something has happened to William's wife. And in a lot of ways, this is the Illuminati's religions and beliefs and stuff like that. How Harry had married Meghan, and they had their little baby, and they named him, I think, Archibald or something like that. Well, Archibald is supposed to be something of the name of an archangel or something like that, and they believe the birth of Archibald will be the downfall of the or judgment of the Queen's monarchy. And right after she had them, I mean, all these things started to come out, which are surprising. And I'm not gonna lie, I even thought that Harry was being dramatic when he said all the things that he said, but all the craziness that's happening has to do a lot with America, and a lot to do with the Boule that's here, because Epstein was tied in with the Boule that's here, this current stronghold of Boule that is here. He was all tied in with them also. And it could be that affecting, and it's affecting that whole thing, and they're all fighting each other. I mean, they're going at each other, and they're trying to get rid of, they're trying to clear house. So, like how I said before, they're just trying to clear house. They're trying to put everything in. And in a way, no one can really do anything, because this is above our pay grade. We can't, there's nothing we could do. Way above our pay grade. We can't do anything but get beat up if we say or do anything. So we just have to stand back and just wait. And so with that being said, like I said that it's like a Jenga game, and he was like a big piece of it. And once he pulls out the way, then they could go after whatever it is they're trying to go after. And like I said, it's not going to stop with just Jay-Z and Beyonce. But I guess that these three are like the biggest strongholds that they can get. Like I said, I believe this whatever this Boule is, it's involved with militia, it's involved with other nations, and that's way above Diddy's pay grade. So he's not the one doing this. But it is how it is, I guess. And with it going past him, past Beyonce, past Jay-Z, it's no telling where it goes. But it's something that they have to take care of, I'm guessing. So don't be surprised, don't be shocked, don't be anything. There's nothing you can do anyway. So just move on. But we could sit and watch and just try to pay attention so that we know to move out the way. Even with the wars that are going on, all this has to do with all of this. This is their world. This is their culture that they're all involved with. That I think, with the Russia, because have you noticed that there's been more and more wars ever since the awakening of the people, and the more that we've learned about Illuminati and Boule and secret societies and all this stuff is being exposed. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know if it's true or not. That's just what it feels like. But there's nothing that we could do. All we could do is just wait till when it's over and try to take care of ourselves, I guess. But like how I said, with TMZ doing that documentary, something big is about to go down. I'm not sure what, how, when, or where, but I do feel that they want to get him out of the way so that they can go after the other two, and then go after whoever else they need to go after. And this is going to be, I'm thinking by the end of this year, probably around October, November, we'll start to see all the changes, and then we'll find out what's going on, where, when, and how. But that's just my take on it. That's just how I feel about it. If you got any comments or thoughts or anything about it, these are just my thoughts and ideas, reviews and stuff like that. That's all it is. It's nothing factual, nothing that I'm putting in stone anywhere. No, I'm just saying what I think might go on or might happen or how I feel. So thank you for listening.